So welcome back to Istora Senai. Oh, how lovely to be back in this so iconic venue. We didn't think we were going to be here again, Steen Pedersen and myself, Jill Clark, did we, Steen?
No, we thought we were playing the new arena, but what a nice thing
surprise.
To be back.
Yes. Well, our next match is women's doubles, and it features the silver medalists from last year's World Championships, Apriyani Rahayu and Kititharakul Ramadhanti up against Kititharakul and Prajongjai. The Thai combination have twice been semi-finalists at this event, so this a very tough first round match. Politan and Tina Muralitharan have come through their first match. Perhaps a big surprise for the European champions, Lambert and Tran coming through against Chinese opposition, and of course Chen Qingcheng and Jia Yifan, the reigning world champions, had a bye in the first rounds. So here are the home pair of Rahayu and Ramadhanti.
Rawinda Prajongjai, Thailand.
So this will be a fifth meeting between these two pairs, and of the previous four, Rahayu and Ramadhanti have not only won three, they've won the last three, including the quarter-final of the Uber Cup in Chengdu last month. But then Horenbach of Belgium is our umpire for this one, and the toss of the coin.
Which side? That side? Have a good one.
So, looking at the Olympic silver medalist, first of all, Apriyani Rahayu is 26 years of age, from Kendari in southeast Sulawesi. That equates to about 5'4", 163, and she and her partner have been as high as 4 on the world ranking, but currently number 9. Kititharakul Ramadhanti is the younger of the two, at the age of 23, from Sudirman, and they have played only 5 tournaments so far this year. Jongkongpan Kititharakul is 31 years of age, from the beautiful northern city of Chiang Mai in Thailand. So she's lived most of her life in Bangkok. She moved to Bangkok aged 1. Rawinda Prajongjai will turn 31 later this month, and she was born in the Thai capital. That equates to about 5'4" and a half. So she's the shorter of the two Thai players. And in contrast to their Indonesian opponents, they played 9 tournaments this year, and including last week and 3 weeks ago.
Ready to play.
So our court officials for this one, I was mentioning, from Belgium and Tunisia.
Ladies, ready to play?
So the final preparations, tying of the shoelaces. They've won one title this year, have the tie combination. That was the home event 3 weeks ago, won the Thailand Open, beating Kusumaran Pratama in the final.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Rahayu and Siti Fadia Silva Ramadhanti, Indonesia. And on my left, Jongkopan Kititharakul, Rawinda Prajongjai, Thailand. Siti Fadia Silva Ramadhanti to serve to Jongkopan Kititharakul. Lovell, play.
So the Indonesian number 8 seeds, Rahayu and Ramadhanti, are getting this match underway.
1-0.
Well, the
2-0.
notorious drift in the Istora Senayan already playing its part in this match.
Fault. Service over.
Now we've got the
1,
sideways drift
2.
sussed out, haven't we, Steen? It's from left to right as we look down on the court now.
Yeah. Yeah, correct. There was an example.
Yes. But the lengthways drift seems more tricky to work out because it seems to me that the shuttle has been flying along of the back line, both ends of the court.
Yeah. There seems to be certain height layers, so to speak, where there's different wind conditions. That's all very tricky.
That's going wide as well. Another prime example of the drift in this arena.
5-2.
Well, the ever-present strapping on the right knee of Rahayu ever since the event in Saarbrücken last year, when in the final she went charging forward towards the nets, twisted her knee and had to withdraw from the final, sadly.
6-2.
Yeah, and then that's one of the interesting things, in my opinion, in this match, in this tournament, to get an indication of where is Rahayu right now in terms of form.
3-6.
Well, nice idea to try and change the angle
4-6.
on the final shot there from Rahayu.
Service fault called.
Service
Too
fault
high.
is called on
Service
Kititharakul.
over.
Too high, says the
7-4.
service judge.
Service over. 5-7.
Longest rally of the match so far. Beautiful. Fabulous rally. Now, Steen, that's the sort of rally I expected from the onset of the match, but up until that rally, it all been a bit bitty.
Yeah, but I think it's understandable. The players just need to find their feet here in the arena.
Well left.
Service over. 6-8. Seven, 8.
That's gone wide. Steve, why do you think that, you know, this is only the fifth meeting between these two pairs? The previous four, well, the Thailand pair won the first time they met. Since then, the three since then, the Indonesians have come out on top. Is it something in the style of play, or what is it? Because they're so close on world rankings. Number 9 and number 10 currently on world rankings. You would expect it to be closer than it's been in the last few meetings.
Yeah, I think when the Indonesians are playing well, they're both really good in terms of reading the game, and they're good from the front court. Good move by Ramadhanti. And I think they're stronger than the Thai pair on the front court. Without being totally certain, I think that the Indonesians have won in a bit slower playing conditions. Not saying that that's the only thing that matters, but really good skills on the front court. Normally a solid defense.
Service over. 10-8.
Very convincing win about a month ago in the Uber Cup finals.
Yeah, 17 and 14.
Yeah.
Mind you, it was an inspired Indonesian Uber Cup team, wasn't it?
It was.
What a fantastic result, ending up with
Serve
a silver medal.
9-10.
So to the mid-game interval, and it is a 2-point advantage to the home pair of Rahayu and Ramadhanti. Nine minutes played.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Thank you. Coach Sarali. All right. 11-9. Play.
Oh, that's well judged, my goodness me.
12-9.
Lucky net cord.
Serves
Steve, I'm
over.
rather envious of these giant cups of coffee that go into
Exactly.
the centre of the court at the intervals.
Very nice feature by the tournament sponsor.
Absolutely.
I don't expect to see steam coming out of the cup though. I have a theory for the drift alongside the courts.
Yep.
I think
13.
Kititharakul and Prajongjai are playing up against the drift, but if they lift too flat or clear too flat, it can still go out. But they can play defense with a little bit extra confidence.
That's a nice shot from
Serves
I think
over.
Prajongjai.
The Indonesians are playing with the drift and are going to have to be a little bit extra careful. Maybe giving it some height is helpful, but that's almost always helpful in terms of making the timing more difficult for the opponents.
Yeah, Ramadhanti stepped forward at exactly the right moment.
14-11.
Sheer threat of her being there, forcing opponents into error.
Serves over. 12-14.
So far, she looks to be very mobile and agile.
13-14.
Rahayu.
Quickly.
Sorry. Come. Actually won this Indonesian Open with Kititharakul back in 2012, 12 years ago.
That was the Olympic season.
Yeah. It's the only titles that Thai players have won at this particular event. dating back to 1982, and the first have been one women's singles, that was Ramadhanti 9 years ago, and 2 different mixed doubles pairs. Not only the pair I've just mentioned, but of course 3 years ago, Prajongjai and Kititharakul. They're on court right now. They're on court number 3. Just wide.
Serves over 15-14.
That's another one, well wide. You know, that is an indication of just how much drift, because that shuttle landed on the grey carpet surrounds the court. The court mat, I should say, because the green mat is bigger than the actual court. That's landing well in. 3 points away from the opening game. Rahayu and Ramadhanti. Nice. That's a beautiful drop.
Serves over.
And it becomes a little bit faster because it's played into the side, or with the sideways drift. So the drop shot is a little bit faster and thus very efficient if you can play it with the right marking.
So, I think there's been a medical timeout called. The strapping on the shoulder of Kititharakul appears to have come very loose. Yeah, it'd be nice to see that. There you can see it. Now you can see it. Well, I don't think she'll be allowed any new strapping. Perhaps she just needs somebody with a pair of scissors to chop the flappy bit off.
Yeah. And if she has some tape herself, she might even be allowed that Prajongjai could tape it. I think you're right. She wants a scissor.
Well, most players carry scissors in their bags to snip out the rackets of the strings of the racket should they break the strings. There we go, there's it. Just needed a bit of scissors.
It's blocked.
Yeah, I can understand that would be very annoying, wouldn't it? The medic, accompanied by Pencho Stoyanov, the tournament referee from Bulgaria.
$15-18. Play.
Nice.
16-18.
I just get the sense, Steen, that it's more important for the Thai pair to be on the attack so that they can take the net area away from their opponents.
Yeah, I agree. But in general, I mean, it's always important in drifty conditions to be on the attack. But
beautiful. That's a lovely defensive block from Kititharakul.
17-18.
Extremely well to keep that inside of the sideline.
Service fault called. Too high.
Service fault called once again on Kititharakul.
19-17.
Fancy play by Ramadhanti to play that fast forehand corner.
20, game point, 17.
So 3 game point opportunities for the Indonesian number 8 seeds Rahayu and Ramadhanti. Only needed the one. 21-17 opening game.
First game.
Much to the delight of the home fans.
And Siti Fadia Silva Ramadhanti.
21 minutes for the opening game. This is the final rally and the interception from Prajongjai. Too flat and therefore long of the back line. Indonesia, 1 game to the good.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game, love ball, play.
So play resumes at the start of the second game. Rahayu and Ramadhanti, 1 game to the good. That's nice. Just long of the back line.
1 love.
What's your thoughts, Steen, on what the Thai combination, Kititharakul and Prajongjai, should try and do in this second game?
I think they need to try and continue being on the attack, but that is founded in the theory about the drift, that it's going to be, first of all, it's going to be harder for them to lift. And I didn't think they fared particularly well when they tried to play defensive in the first game. So I think they need to be on the attack.
That's gone long.
Service over. 1-2.
And in order to get the attack, there's different ways of doing it. You can try and put the service return below the tape, or even the third shot here.
That's gone wide.
And the other option is the one that Kititharakul went for here, and Prajongjai tried previously, that you try and push first to sort of create some space on the court. And then block. Yeah. And even though she missed this one, Ramadhanti, I think we see one of the things where the Indonesians probably are a bit sharper than the Thai pair on the front court below the tape. I think Ramadhanti and Rahayu are a bit more creative or willing to risk more than Rahayu and Ramadhanti. Did that stay in?
She
didn't get a call. She touched it.
She touched it. I know it's difficult to see from our commentary position.
Yeah.
Near the back of the court.
Four, 3.
First time in either game they've been in the lead.
Fault.
But not for long.
Serves over. 4-all.
Yeah. Nice little change of angle on the direction of the smash from Kititharakul. Well, would you believe this, Steen? This is an 11th consecutive Indonesian Open for Rahayu. Well, considering that she's only 26, it means that she first played here when she was a 15-year-old.
That is wild.
That's amazing, isn't it? Came through all the qualifying and then lost in the first round.
7-4.
Sugiarto.
No, stay on court. Stay on court.
Good umpiring.
Yeah.
Oh, good defense. Yeah, remarkable defensive shot from Ramadhanti.
Serves over. 5-7.
Quarter-finalists for the last 2 years, Rahayu and Ramadhanti at this particular event.
They started their partnership out extremely well, as I recall it. But then there's been injury issues on and off.
Yeah, for both of them.
Yeah.
Nicely taken. Yeah, in fact, they won their very first tournament together, which was the 2022 Southeast Asian Games gold medal.
Yeah, that's right. Were they in the final of... I seem to recall they were in the final of Indonesia Open here, or Indonesia Masters.
Indonesia Masters.
Yeah.
In fact, they were in the final of 3 of their first 4 tournaments together.
Service over.
That is a good start.
That's a very good start, isn't it?
8.
And it's super important when you run into injuries later on, because you know that this is something that's worth working on.
Yeah.
Service over.
I'm going
9,
to have to adjust
6.
my theory a little bit in terms of Kititharakul and Prajongjai's game plan, because they are actually lifting a couple of times. But not consistently. That's going wide.
Oh, that can't have been long by much.
10, 6. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Play. Play. No, it's okay. Play.
It's a good
11,
serve,
6.
and it's a
Interval.
5-point advantage for Kititharakul and Prajongjai here at the mid-game interval of the second game.
Nyeting bola dulu, ya, kontrol emosinya, jangan bawa nafsu pengen cepet poin, tiap pukulan harus poin, enggak. Jadi malah jadi buru bukan asal balik.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Thank you. Thank you, coach. Eleven, 6. Play.
So it is a healthy lead in the second game, 11-6 for Kititharakul and Prajongjai.
12, 6.
Not the best of service returns from Rahayu.
Oh, good defense. Nice. Missed it.
Service over.
Well, I was mentioning earlier that no
7,
pair
12.
from Thailand have ever won the women's doubles, and that they've only won women's singles and 2 mixed doubles titles at the Indonesian Open. But Steve, do you remember a pair from Thailand in the women's doubles final? I'll give you a clue. The player concerned is sitting on the coaching bench.
Salali Tongtongkam.
Yeah. Do you remember her partner? I'm going to
A
buy
very
you.
long name.
It was.
That doesn't really narrow the field a lot. But my guess is Ekman Kolpaisan.
My goodness, thank goodness I didn't get out that I'd buy you dinner tonight. If you knew that. I'll buy you dinner anyway, Steve.
She was
Don't you
also
worry.
a very fine singles player. I think she actually started out as singles player.
Yeah,
Sudirman.
That's-
Ekman Kolpaisan.
you're absolutely right. That's brilliant, Steve. Nice. And the year?
I have no idea.
2002.
Yeah.
22 years ago.
12.
Goodness me, how time flies. 22 years ago. That's gone miles long.
10-12.
Yeah, that's a bad miss. This is a good comeback.
That was excellent work from the Olympic champion.
11-12.
6 of the 7 points since the mid-game interval. 5 of 6 points, I beg your pardon. Yeah.
Great fun. It's really tricky conditions. We talked about it last week in Singapore, that when there is windy conditions, then speed of movement and good attacking skills is super important. And here I think staying in balance is super important, because then you have a better chance of controlling your shots.
Rahayu.
And no matter which side you play on.
Next time, ask immediately to change your shuttle. Okay? All right? Okay.
Yes, well, the umpire saying next time ask immediately to change the shuttle. Again, good umpiring.
Yeah.
And Rahayu needs to be a little bit careful, because it's actually, I believe it's an offence to touch the court officials in any way. And she put her racket on his leg as if to say, I'm sorry. There was good intentions, but I don't think that should happen.
Serves over. 12-13.
And I think with the sideways drift being as severe as we've seen it, then there is a reasonable safe corner on each of the sides of the court. The left-hand side, so if you're a little bit under pressure or a little bit out of balance, you can lift to that left-hand side. On the other hand, if you're on top of the rally and a little bit early on the shuttle, you can put pressure on the right-hand side of the court, and it will be difficult for the opponent to, first of all, get to it, but also to control it inside the line.
It's good placement of the smash towards the right hip of Prajongjai.
13.
Got all tangled up in her defensive play.
Serves over. 15-13.
Oh, that's clever too.
Serves over.
Great awareness of
14,
how she was committed
15.
on her defensive stance, that time committed to the forehand defence, and it aimed towards her left hip. It's a wonderful example, Steen, isn't it, of just how specific the placement of the smashes have to be. Now that's a service fault called
16-14.
on Ramadhanti.
Good placement by
17-14.
Prajongjai to the inner side of the straight player. Very often a return there is a cross, but that's difficult to control with the sideways drift. Seems it's also difficult to control on the other side.
Yes.
14.
Yeah, she's missed it. Not steep enough.
19-14.
And on a run of 4 straight points, and very much looking now as if we will be treated to a third and deciding game.
Serves over. 15-19.
Long.
Yeah.
16-19.
Game point opportunities
Serves over.
for the tie combination
20.
to level this
Game
first
point,
round match
16.
at 1 game all. It is indeed 1 game apiece. 21-16,
Won
the
by
response from Kititharakul and Prajongjai.
and Prajongjai. 21-16. 1 game all.
Umpire confirms it's 1 game all. 42 minutes into the match. And 1 game apiece.
Nggak maksain kencang, tapi karena desain kalian yang berantakan, itu yang jadi belakangan mereka. Dicepit aja panik, masih tenang dikit, yakin lagi. Ya, bola bawahnya terus yakin lagi, kalau memang harus defend ya mau nggak mau. Nanti kalau mundur agak belakang lagi, orang nggak pernah ngecop, jarang paling. Mereka hanya manjang full smash atau setengah smash.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Yes. Final game. Level play.
So 1 game all. Here we go with the third and deciding game. Thai pair of Kititharakul and Prajongjai. Number 10 in the world against the number 9 in the world. The number 8 seeds here, Rahayu and the Ramadhanti. Now, I was just slightly concerned before play got underway, Steve, the deciding game. Rahayu had put her hand up to invite her partner to do the high fives, and nothing happened.
That's not good.
Service over.
And she might have been so focused that
Yeah.
she missed it.
Yes.
The strapping has come off of Rahayu's knee as well.
Wait, please.
That's a good serve. Although I did wonder whether it
2-1.
might have got short.
Yeah.
But it
agree
was
with you.
skimming the net, wasn't it?
Like that
Well,
one.
exactly.
Service over.
I suspect I was probably right on the first one.
It's going to be interesting to see this second game, because I felt that throughout the first 2 games, that drifts in.
That's
It
amazing,
seems-
isn't it?
Seems to me that Prajongjai and Kititharakul have been
3-2.
more aware of what they needed to do than the Indonesians. So I think they're going to have to be a little bit more disciplined, Rahayu and Ramadhanti, to keep the home crowd happy.
Service over. 3-all.
That's
Great play.
way in.
Four, 3.
Of course, I know, as you did so well on the question about the Thai women's doubles in the past, there'll be a walk in the park for you to tell us who the last Indonesian women's doubles pair to win the Indonesian Open was. That's a lovely shot.
5-3.
Shall I give you a clue?
It's quite some years ago, isn't it?
2008, 16 years ago.
2008. Should be able to. I need some time.
Okay.
I call time on that one.
Service over. 4-5.
I think they won the China Masters or China Open as well.
Then it was Nasia and her partner, Vita Marisa.
Correct, well done. Beat Mayuki Maeda and Satoko Sutsuna in the final 16 years ago.
A little bit
Of course.
disheartened there, Prajongjai. There was no need for that. It was the right choice.
Service over. 6-5.
This is the last lady that's been in the final, though, Rahayu, because in Bali in 2021, she reached the final with Gracia Poli. That's well left.
7-5. Service over. 6, 7.
I like the thought process. Execution let her down.
7-all.
And the ties, whenever they're trying to change defensive rally to offense, it's very often towards the Indonesian backhand side. It's a challenge to control those shots.
8, 7.
I feel actually they have the better game plan at the moment, Kititharakul and Prajongjai, but I feel they look disheartened. Kititharakul had that net serve that went too short and so on, but there really is no reason for that. You must keep up the spirit.
That's a good smash.
Ravinda, Ravinda.
Way long on the back line.
10-7.
This is a run of 5 straight points.
And total momentum change.
Yeah.
Serves over.
That's careless.
8-10.
Yeah. Withstanding the pressure, Kititharakul.
9-10.
Good rally. Brilliant. Close down the gap. And it's 1 game all and 10 all. service error this
11-10.
time from
Interval,
Prajongjai.
change end.
And it means that the seeded home pair of Rahayu and Ramadhanti have the 1-point advantage at the change of ends in this third and deciding game.
Siap lagi kalau jangan nggak usah panik.
Iya kok.
Tekanannya dia kalau bola datar dia cuma nge-net. Jadi kalau kamu mau berani nge-top, udah pelan itu maju aja. Next lagi.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Thank you, coach. Coach, return to your chair, coach.
Eleven, 10. Play.
So play gets underway with the Indonesians with the narrowest of possible advantages.
12, 10. Serves over. 11, 12.
It's very, very difficult to predict this, isn't it, Steen?
Very difficult. Rahayu has put on her smiling face, borrowed from, is it Chow Yun Lei or Gao Ling? Chow Yun Lei, right?
Serves over. 13,
I don't think it could have been
11.
Gao Ling because...
They weren't really peers.
No,
were they?
exactly.
No, must have been Chow Yun Lei. And I fear a little bit for Prajongjai and Kititharakul because they seem to attach a lot of negative emotions to rallies they lose. The feeling the Indonesians more have an attitude like, okay, yeah, we lost that rally, but we're still going to try and win the game. And we're still going to. We believe we're going to win the game.
Oh, that's a shocking serve. So loose.
6 meters too short. That was as high as a flicker.
Okay.
Oh, dear me. She made a service error just before the change of ends in this deciding game too.
I was just about to say the Indonesians are more focused on maintaining the attack.
13,
Rahayu
15.
tried to give it away, but we also saw the consequences. It's much more difficult to control.
Got the neck cord on the return of serve. Oh, another one's gone wrong at the back line.
Serves over.
That, I just sensed, Dean, was a big point.
Yeah. Just now there's a cushion,
13.
otherwise it would have been almost equal.
Rahayu.
At 1 point, 3-point advantage for the home pair. Well, you should have left it.
Yeah, that's gone wrong.
$17-13.
What a block from Rahayu. My goodness me, that was a moment of magic. Points away from the second round, Rahayu and Ramadhanti. That's going wide.
Serves over. 14-19.
Just enough pace on that from Ramadhanti to get it past Prajongjai
Serves over.
and make it land in front of the rear court player. It is 6 match point opportunities for the number 8 seeds, Rahayu and Ramadhanti. A short first time of asking, much to the delight of the home fans. Rahayu and Ramadhanti come through in 3 games, a match lasting an hour and 2 minutes. Well, I suspect it will take a little while for all the players to get used to the drift here, especially the sideways drift, which is totally opposite to the sideways drift in Singapore. The final put away, very simple. It was a very short lift, having mishit the defensive shot. And job well done. So confirmation of that scoreline: 21-17, 16-21, 21-14 in the deciding game in an hour and 2 minutes.